What's the deal, YouTube? It's Smooth again with another one. But before we start, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, do whatever you gotta do to keep it coming up. If you hear the music, I don't own it. I don't own nothing. I'm still broke, trying to make it and take it either way. But yeah, though. In that last story, I told you about this woman I used to know, OJ, and this bitch to send me away. Send me away. This called TH. Now I'm gonna take you back to like my childhood. When I was a child and I grew up on the east side. You see this bitch TH. Everybody knows her. She's a well-known smoker. You know? Once upon a time, it was back in 2000-ish. I was about 14, 15. I was working one of my daddy's little trap spots, you know? The nigga was a well-known smoker slash hustler, you know? I remember like yesterday, sitting on that couch on 51st. All I wanted to do was smoke and grind all day and all night. So yeah, though. After a long night of just grinding all night, you know, I wake up to TH walking past, coming out of my daddy's room. You know, I knew her from back over yonder by my mama's house. You know, I knew her as my friend's mama or whatever. You know, I didn't know she knew my daddy and smoked. You know, whatever they did in that room. You know, my daddy came out with a smile on his face or what have you. You know, and she walked out with something balled up in her palms. You know what that means. But yeah, she's a well-known crackhead throughout South Central. You know, you see, I know it from that side through my daddy, but I also know it from this other side through my only auntie. You know, the bitch TH was somewhere smoking crack one day, about 9, 10 months pregnant. Um, my auntie had to deliver one of the bitch's baby. You know, shit. But yeah, though, that's how we know TH from both sides. You know, while I was fighting that case, and this bitch was coming back and forth to court, trying to make sure that I got what I got, motherfucker tried to, like, based on motherfuckers delivered her baby, and, Pops know the bitch from way back when, went to school with her brother or something, some shit like that, you know? Motherfucker tried to, like, do what's right and make, come on, just keep this in the street, I buy you a new car. That bitch had a V for vendetta against the nigga, you know? She was mad because, point blank, when her son was in the house, which was the nigga that I took the bra from, everybody was, the bitch was quite useful, when he had control of it, but, when another nigga got it, not just a nigga, but a bull got the bitch by the horns, It's a whole different program, you know. So that's where all the animosity came from anyway, though. Because when I put the nigga out, it was like putting them out, though. That's what it really was, if you want to, you know. But yeah, though. So yeah, with the vendetta already deep down inside him, shit, it was Operation Get Rid of That Nigga and get the other nigga back in, you know. But the other nigga was like a straight mark from Jay Stone Park, though, you know. I could take you back. Shout out to my homie Lil Pup and them, you know. I remember when niggas took the nigga scooter. I remember when niggas used to just pull up and just, you know, let me get that. You got, let me get, alright, I'll be back. You know. He was like one of them niggas. Oh, quit playing, nigga. He was one of them niggas, you know. My daddy said it's time to come and get my scooter back. He was one of them, you know. The nigga was my homie though. He's alright. I talk like this, like the nigga sitting right next to me. Nigga know I ain't no joke, nothing to play with. Nigga know what's up. What's happening? But yeah, though, with the vendetta and set, motherfucker didn't give a fuck about my auntie delivering her daughter. You know, motherfucker didn't give a fuck about none of the history of the past. You know, it was just motherfuckers had so much hate in their heart. They was ready to just give it up and, you know, say fuck everybody and become a rat, you know. That's what they was willing to do right then and there. But yeah, she came to court the whole time, made sure I got got time. You know, I wouldn't did what I did and I came back though. In the midst of doing that 6 years, about 3 years in, you know, like I say, my pops had an addiction. He was one of the few smokers that I could see, that I seen, was able to smoke and hustle at the same time. You know, make it do what it do when he decided to hustle more and smoke less. But yeah, shout out to the ones that let that shit go and came back, you know, to their family, you know. But yeah, halfway in on the six, I ended up losing my pops. Well, I didn't lose him; he lost himself, you know. But I was cool with that because by the time then I had already, you know, knew what knew what I needed to know as a man to keep my boat afloat, you know. That nigga only taught me about two things that I could really remember. Well, three. He taught me how to smoke weed, how to change brakes, and how to whip it good, you know, in the kitchen, you know. They say he was Chef Boyardee of the game, you know. I come from, like I say, I come from a family, like a hustling family. I would say both sides, but that'd be a lie. Mostly my mama's side was hustlers. My daddy was a hustler, and one of his brothers. The rest of them was busters, you know. Wasn't really nothing over there. That's why I really don't fuck with them, though. You know. When I speak on having a baby mama that live in Lancaster as well, you know, it fuck you up when you got an auntie that live in Lancaster, you know, too. And you like a rock, what they say, a stone throw away from this prison. But now that I'm back out, you know, Auntie be called to talk about she hoped to see a nigga before she died. She ain't gonna see me. I look at it like this: shit, when I needed to see you, or you know, shit, you wasn't there, you know. But I look at it like this though: when shit, When they dudes be in jail, shit, they run like track stars for them niggas. I'm cool. I'm perfectly fine with how I do what I do and do it without them, you know. But yeah, it wasn't no hustlers over there, just my daddy and maybe my uncle. Wasn't really nothing over there, you know. Yeah, but pops was an addict, and they ended up finding the nigga dead in the motel though. You know, don't know what happened or how it happened. Shit, I know shit. He was in a motel smoking crack, and if you wasn't smoking crack in a motel, you know, he'd still be here. So shit, it's another example of a person choosing a addiction over family. And like I say, I'd be perfectly fine. By the time he left, I was grown and equipped with everything I need to navigate these streets of South Central. I had to figure the prison system out on my own. You know, we're gonna get into that, and shout out to the people that helped me navigate through that. I ain't gonna never forget the two brothers that gave me my first two straps. One was the Damu up out of the jungles. I ain't gonna name him. But shout out to him. One was one of my homeboys up off of Halldale. I ain't gonna name him either. But shout out to the niggas that kept it real with me and laced my chucks. They helped me get through that shit. Go on to like, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do to keep me moving. I'll be back in a minute. Thanks for watching Smooth TV.